Allison Swift, born December 13, 1989, is an American singer-songwriter. Her autobiographical songwriting, artistic reinventions, and influence have made her a cultural icon of the 21st century. She is the highest-grossing live music artist, the wealthiest female musician, and one of the best-selling music artists of all time. Swift signed with Big Machine Records in 2005 and debuted as a country singer with the albums Taylor Swift 2006 and Fearless 2008. The singles Teardrops on My Guitar, Love Story, and You Belong With Me found crossover success on country and pop radio formats. Speak Now 2010 expanded her country pop sound with rock influences, and Red 2012 featured a pop-friendly production. She recalibrated her artistic identity from country to pop with the synth-pop album 1989-2014 and the hip-hop-imbued Reputation 2017. Through the 2010s, she accumulated the Billboard Hot 100 #1 singles We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, Shake It Off, Blank Space, Bad Blood, and Look What You Made Me Do. After Swift signed with Republic Records in 2018, she re-recorded 4 of her Big Machine albums due to a dispute with the label, which prompted an industry discourse on artists' rights. She released the eclectic pop album Lover 2019, the indie folk albums Folklore and Evermore Book 2020, the electropop record Midnights 2022, and the double album The Tortured Poets Department 2024. Billboard Hot 100 #1 singles in the 2020s include Cardigan, Willow, All Too Well 10-minute version, Anti-Hero, Cruel Summer, Is It Over Now? And Fortnite. Her Eras Tour 2023 to 2024 is the highest-grossing concert tour of all time. Its accompanying concert film, The Eras Tour 2023, became the highest-grossing in history. Swift is the only artist to have been named the IFPI Global Recording Artist of the Year 5 times. A record 7 of her albums have each sold over 1 million copies first week in the US. Publications such as Rolling Stone and Billboard have ranked her among the greatest artists of all time. She is the first individual from the arts to be named Time Person of the Year 2023. Her accolades include 14 Grammy Awards, including a record for Album of the Year wins and a Primetime Emmy Award. She is the most awarded artist of the American Music Awards, the Billboard Music Awards, and the MTV Video Music Awards. A subject of extensive media coverage, Swift has a global fan base called Swifties. Swift is an enduring figure of 21st century popular culture. Her career trajectory from a country singer-songwriter to a pop star in the 2000s and 2010s was the subject of extensive commentary. Deemed America's sweetheart in her early career, she was described in the press as a media darling with a girl next door's polite demeanor and open-hearted conversations. Swift displayed a feminine image but refrained from the aggressively sexualized feminist pop of her contemporaries, leading publications to comment that her sex appeal was modest, subtle, and sophisticated. Upon recalibrating her artistry to pop music, Swift has identified as a feminist and achieved a pop icon status. She is labeled Swift the Queen of Pop for her popularity that defied traditional boundaries between genres, eras, demographics, paradigms, trends. Her feminist identity received contrarian views. There were praises that regarded her success in a male-dominated music industry as an inspiration for girls and women, and criticisms that dismissed her feminist adoption as superficial and self-interested. The 2016 dispute with Kanye West bolstered the narrative by her detractors that she was a calculating and manipulative woman despite her sweetheart image, and deepened their feud that has resonated in their respective careers. Her artistic reinventions in the 2020s turned her into an acclaimed singer-songwriter. Buoyed by her enduring pop stardom, she has been recognized as a rare phenomenon that combines the pop star and singer-songwriter archetypes with unprecedented success. Swift is one of the few artists who consistently sells millions of albums throughout 2 decades of artistic reinventions despite the industry decline of record sales. After the album era had ended, in this regard, academics and journalists have described her as the last pop superstar and the last great rock star of the 21st century. Her commercial strategies to bolster sales of albums and concert tickets have earned her a reputation as a savvy businesswoman. Economists described Swift as an economic genius. Strategies such as enhanced material for physical album variants and Easter eggs usage in her works became indicative of music marketing trends. Swift's enduring popularity, particularly to female audiences, contributed to her status as a representation of millennials, or more broadly, her generation's zeitgeist. Her fandom of Swifties has been described by journalists and academics as one of the most loyal and dedicated. She maintained her superstardom by her savvy manipulation of both the industry and personal brand. Swift is arguably the singular artist whose story encapsulates many of the urgent conflicts in early 21st century American culture. Her lasting popularity provoked debates that compared her not only to contemporaries like Drake or Beyoncé, but also to veteran artists like the Beatles, Michael Jackson, Elton John, or Madonna. Swift's advocacy for artists' rights and re-recording projects have contributed to industry-wide discourses and reforms. Her artistry and career maneuvers have been the subject of various university courses in literary, cultural, and socio-political contexts. According to the popular culture scholars, Swift's legacy has been both embraced and critiqued by different affiliations, feminist and queer communities, far-right groups, and religious organizations, and studied by experts in various fields: musicology, literature, sociology, media theory, linguistics, and culture studies. Swift was listed by Forbes as the world's highest-paid musician in 2016 and 2019, the highest-paid female musician of the 2010s decade, and the highest-paid female musician of 2021 and 2022. October 2023, as reported by both Forbes and Bloomberg LP, Swift achieved her billionaire status. She was recognized as the first billionaire primarily based on her songs and performances, with the majority of her fortune coming from royalties and touring. As of June 2025, her estimated net worth by Forbes stands at $1.6 billion, making her the richest female musician in the world. Her real estate portfolio, estimated by Forbes at $110 million as of 2025, consists of residential properties in Nashville, New York City, Los Angeles, and Rhode Island. Welcome to the exciting world of 1000 Vlogs.